Hi everybody, this is Jim Williams, your professor for fundraising and board development. Looking forward to having all of you in class. This is the first time I've recorded a video like this, but I thought it'd be a little bit more personal way to do an introduction, to welcome you to the course, and just to share a little bit of background on who your professor is. I've been teaching at Bethel, it's hard to believe, for over 8 years. I normally teach 1 or 2 courses a year. I do have another full-time job. I'm the executive director at Habitat for Humanity of St. Joseph County, and I've been doing that for about 8.5 years. I do love this course in particular because it represents not just theory for me, but it's something that I do every day. I work with a nonprofit board and also have to raise money every year to support the organization. And so what I share with you in this course, most of it, if not all of it, comes from firsthand experience. And I really enjoy talking about these things and giving you some insight just in case you're going to be part of a nonprofit board in the future, or maybe just helps you understand a little bit more how nonprofits work. A little bit about my family. I am married. My wife's name is Shauna, and we've been married for a little over 25 years, and she is the assistant chair of the Romance Languages Department at the University of Notre Dame. She's been doing that for about 13 years. So I have someone in my family who's also very committed to education and higher education in particular. She's currently working on her doctorate at Michigan State. I also am doing my best to support all the institutions of higher learning in the state of Indiana. My oldest daughter graduated from Indiana Wesleyan, and she's now working on her master's degree in public health out in Virginia. Now she's married and expecting her first baby in a few months. My son Tyler is a junior at Butler. That's also hard to believe. So he's got 1 more year to go. And then my youngest, Campbell, she's a freshman at Taylor University in Upland, Indiana. So I'm teaching at Bethel, my wife's at Notre Dame. I've got a daughter at Taylor and a son at Butler. So like I said, I think I've touched almost every school in the state of Indiana. But glad to have you in class and hope that you really enjoy this course. It's really divided up into 2 main sections. The first has to do with board governance. You know, what's involved with being part of a board for a nonprofit, and how is it really supposed to function? How does it function most effectively? And so you can see one of our textbooks on nonprofit governance. That's what it's geared toward. And we'll be having hopefully a lot of interesting discussions about that and giving you some insight into how a board should properly function and operate. Then the second half of the course, you'll see we switch gears and talk a lot about fundraising and development. That's something that's very important, obviously, to a nonprofit. You have to have money in order to accomplish your mission and to do what you want to do. So we'll be talking about capital campaigns. We'll be talking about case statements. In other words, why should anybody give even $1 to your organization? What's the justification? What's the impact? And how do you tell your story? All those kind of things. So I really hope you enjoy the course. I realize some of you are taking this just as an elective. Maybe some of you actually do have aspirations to be either lead a nonprofit or to be on a nonprofit board. Obviously, I think this course will be very enjoyable for you. But just want you to know that I'm really glad to have you in class, and I want to be accessible. I try to answer all your emails within 48 hours, sooner if possible. And also I have, you might notice, given out my cell phone number so that if you, for some reason, don't get a timely response from me by email, you're welcome to call my cell phone or text me. Just if you text me, please make sure you put your name in the text so I know who it's from, because most likely you're not going to be in my favorites and it won't come up in just show me who is actually texting me. So anyways, have a great time getting involved and getting to know the material, and reach out if you have any questions whatsoever, but look forward to learning with you.